Our ancestors built all this? It is beautiful.
I got back just ahead of you, and I told Odo and Martin what happened in the cave. They want to talk to you, of course. I'll be in the causeway room. Always heard stories about them, but I've never seen one before. One more thing. I have a few odds and ends. Weapons and armor that I saved from my family's old estate. That sort of thing. I'd be happy to sell them to you if you like. For a good price, I promise. Just come and see me when you're done.
Anjali, they had you in a cage? But they didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm well. A few hours underground, nothing more. But we learned our enemy's name.
It's true. Her name is Rajani. She and her mercenaries have occupied the town, and Lazar is their prisoner.
So, without Lazar, we'll have no help from the people of Raven's Rill. But they're not fighting men. Probably safer this way. It's time to strike. Catch them off guard. This Rajani has numbers on her side, but they're Laskanzi, and they're only fighting for pay.
Laskanzi are mercenaries by trade. What else do we know?
They're wanderers, desert people. They lost their homeland years and years ago. Now they drift across the world and fight for whoever pays best. Our wars have been good to them.
We're definitely outnumbered. How much of a chance do we have?
We're the Legion. We're a family. We're fighting for our country and for the people we love. The numbers are on their side, but the stakes are on ours.
We'll need to surprise them. Did you have something in mind?
I did. You've heard of the causeways?
In the days of the Legion, they were passageways, cut through the fabric of another world. A Legionnaire could enter a causeway in Stonebridge and emerge an hour later in Raven's Rill, if we believe the old accounts.
The causeways were real. I walked them myself before the Legion fell.
If these causeways are real, who built them?
We did. Back in the days when Legion magic was strong, before all our mages were killed. Gave us a tactical edge. Send a few hundred Legionnaires through a causeway, all of a sudden there's an army wherever we need one. Impressed the common folk, too. Gave us an air of mystique.
The causeways pass through another world.
A fallen realm. Shifting, always changing. Like a world that's forgetting how to be whatever it was. The causeways don't pass through it so much as near it, above it. I never learned its name.
Go on, Odo. I trust that your story is true.
As do I. Tell us what you have in mind.
There's a causeway here inside this chapter house. We can use it to slip into Raven's Rill, catch the enemy by surprise. The only trouble is opening the gate. I don't know how it's done. But I have an idea. The Grandmaster's ring. They say it was a key to something important. Why not the causeway gate?
The ring lies where the last Grandmaster fell. The Mournweald. An ill-omened place.
The last Grandmaster. That was Hugh Montbarron. My father.
Your father, yes. I'm sorry I have to send you to that place.
What else can you tell me about the Mournweald?
It's a forest, an old place. Used to be mourn, like the start of a new day. Now it's mourn, like sorrow and regret.
So it's changed. Why? What happened?
The Legion made its last stand in that forest. By then, Jane Cassinder had poisoned the people against us. Mobs rose up, slaughtered Legionnaires in all the cities and towns. Only place that was safe was this valley. So the last of the Legion came here. Jane followed them, gathered an army, sacked this chapter house, pushed them back to the Mournweald.
How did it end?
Odo wasn't there. No one knows what happened in the forest or exactly where they fell.
Whatever she did to them, she twisted and ruined that forest. It's a festering wound that's never healed.
Odo, you were a Legionnaire. You never learned to open one of these gates?
I was a scout, a spy, a Legionnaire, yes, but I spent my days in the woods and hills. Every chapter house had a master and a mage. They opened and closed the causeways, not men like me.
If the ring is there, I'll find it. Just tell me where to look.
There's a door at the bottom of the tower. It'll take you outside into the forest. Here, you'll need the key. When you leave the chapter house, head to the east. You'll come to the Mournweald soon enough.
The Legion died in that forest. Whatever happened, whatever Jane Cassander did to them, that place is changed. Get in, find the ring, and get out. No unnecessary risks. Your life is too important to lose.
Strange. The forest refuses to let us pass? Perhaps if we looked for another... This forest is aware of us. Why do I feel as if I know this place? And it knows me. Look out! Look, that must be Hugh Montbarron. Your father. He shouldn't have been left here like this. He deserved better. They all did.
Be careful. You're in danger here. And not only from the creatures of the forest.
What's your name? Have we met before?
I'm a friend. We've never met, but I've known the Legion for a long time. Many wander here in visions and dreams. You are the first to walk this ground awake. The first in many years. Tell me, quickly, what brings you to this place?
An old Legionnaire sent me to find this place. His name is Odo.
I met Odo once. A long time ago. He still remembers. But he isn't sure it was real. Odo's dreams have brought him to this grove, but never by choice. Why would he send you here?
We were looking for the Grand Master's ring to open the Legion causeways.
That ring is important, but it isn't what Odo thinks. It won't open a causeway. Building the causeways was an act of creation. That is the most ancient power of all, passed down to us from the gods of old. Opening a causeway, that is an act of creation too. I can give you that power, but you must promise never to come here again.
Can you tell me why, at least?
At the heart of this forest is a seed. One that's been dormant for many long years. It has great power and potential. But not for good. Not anymore. It is very, very old. Older than the rest of the valley. Older than the mountains or the sky. The whole forest is waking. You've got to leave.
Can we leave by the same path?
You will never find your way. Not now. The Mournweald will trap you here, unless I intervene. I'll send you back to the edge of the forest. Remember what you saw here. Hold it in your mind, or it will slip away like a dream. The causeways are yours. Use them to rebuild your kingdom, and make your country whole. I ask only this. Let no one set foot in this forest. Neither enemies nor friends. I'll guard this place. For as long as I can.
Strange. The forest refuses to let us pass?
What are you talking about? We just came from the forest. Don't you remember?
Now you are making sport of me. Odo tells me that I am an easy target, but he will not say why.
The giant tree. The dead Legionnaires. The child who appeared out of nowhere. You don't remember anything?
It all sounds familiar, like a story I heard, and then forgot. When I think about it, this whole forest feels familiar. Not the trees themselves, but the power that gave them life. I'm sorry, I'm making little sense. If we have what we came for, then we should go.